Hey, what's up guys? My name is timwrite, and today we're going to answer a really important question. Should you buy a Rolex Sprite? But before we do that, first let's discuss what actually is Rolex Sprite. Then I'll tell you 2 reasons why you should, and then I'll give you the most important reason why you should stay away. So make sure to watch to the end. Let's do this! Alright guys, what the heck is Rolex Sprite? Well, I'm actually borrowing one here from my friend from Miami. Huge shout out to Markus. Check out his YouTube channel, link in the description. But what this is a modern take on the Rolex GMT Master 1 or 2. This wristwatch was originally designed for Pan Am pilots in 1955, and like a few years ago, this left-hand version was introduced. Basically, the watch has the same movement as other GMT Master 2s in the family. It's got a black and green ceramic bezel, which is where it gets the nickname, the Sprite, because it kind of looks like the Sprite logo with the green. It's got this wonderful bracelet. My version that I'm borrowing comes on the Jubilee, but I also make this watch with Oyster bracelet, which is a little bit more sporty. This one I feel wears a lot more dressy. Now, it was designed for left-handed individuals, so this model actually has the crown and the date on the left side of the wristwatch because it's meant to be worn on the left wrist, like this. Now, it's still got the same GMT complication that allows users to track multiple time zones, and it's got a Cyclops with a date display, making reading the date on this watch very easy. But unlike a traditional GMT Master or any other Rolex for that matter, this one has the date at 9 o'clock. If you are offered or have an opportunity to pick this wristwatch up from a Rolex AD at retail, currently it is a very difficult to get watch, but some people that I know were able to get it without even asking for it. But they did have an extensive history of buying other Rolex watches from their authorized dealer. So now, if you're gonna go the gray market route, I don't know, I would be cautious. I would try to get a really good deal because this watch has fallen in gray market value very rapidly since it was first introduced. Retail price for a Sprite is about 12,000 US. When it was first introduced, I think some were going as high as 35,000, and now the secondary market value of this watch has dropped to about 18, maybe $17,000. So it is still way above the retail value because it is a highly sought after wristwatch. And here's a reason number 2 why you should buy it. There is a chance that this watch will be discontinued this year because 2025 is the like a 10th annual anniversary of Rolex, and there's chances are they will completely refresh the GMT Master 2 line. So we might have the entire line scrapped, and they might not have a left-hand version of the GMT for many years to come because there hasn't been a a left-hand version of a Rolex watch for maybe 50 years. I don't know when was the last time that Rolex released a left-handed wristwatch. So especially if you are left-handed and you love a GMT complication in your wristwatch, I highly recommend you try to get yourself this one as soon as possible, maybe even gray market, if you can get a good deal where you're not paying double or triple above retail for the wristwatch, because if this watch is discontinued, chances are it will start going above retail, and it's going to go up in value over time even more than it already is, because it's a little bit of a rare, funky way of doing a wristwatch, and yeah, Rolex is not super known for doing this. Now, here's a reason why you shouldn't buy this wristwatch, and that is if you're a right-handed person like I am. I've been playing around with this watch for 2 weeks now, and oh my God, I cannot get the hang of it. It is the fact that the crown is on the left side and the Cyclops is on the left side is extremely uncomfortable. If you're wearing it on the right hand and you have a sleeve, it will be covering up the date, so you won't be able to tell the date as easily. You're also, if you have other Rolex watches, you will always put the watch upside down, because it's your brain has been already so programmed to have the crown facing away from you, so that when you're putting it on the wrist, you're going to be always catching yourself and thinking, oh my God, I'm putting it I'm putting the watch in upside down, and you're going to have to, every morning you have to, it's like putting a USB, every time you put a USB, first you put it wrong, then you put it again, it's wrong again, then you try the third time, and then you get it right. Same thing with this watch. It's just, putting it on is a very frustrating experience. But then, if you have to set the time, you're gonna find it nearly impossible, because the screw-down crown on this left-handed version is not reversed. So the screw for the screw-down crown actually turns in all completely opposite way to the normal screw. The threads haven't been reversed, so you're gonna have to either flip the wristwatch and try to set the time while the watch is upside down, which is what I'm doing, because I don't want to break the threads on the wristwatch. I want to be very careful about how I'm manipulating the crown, and then you're finding yourself setting the time. You're scrolling, you get it close, then you have to flip the watch the right side up to see if you got the time right, and then you can keep trying to set the time. Then once you finally have the time set correctly, then you have to flip the watch back again and to screw down the crown to make it water resistant again and not mess up the threads on the crown. It's very tedious, so do not buy this watch if you are a big collector of Rolex and you're gonna wear the watch often, and you do have that ADHD where you have to have the time set correctly, because it will be very frustrating setting the time on this thing, and you might accidentally damage the crown. So yeah, just go for the Pepsi or go for any other right-handed GMT Master 2. So there you go. Those were my 2 reasons to buy the watch. It's if you want an investment, there's a possibility this could be an investment watch. If you like the rarity, you respect the ingenuity here that the Rolex is doing, but don't buy it if you genuinely want to wear the watch, but you are a right-handed person. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to smash that upvote button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. leave me a comment in the comment section below. Tell me, you agree with me? Do you own a left-hand drive? And if you are a right-handed person, tell me if you find yourself struggling to set the time, or do you not even bother? Because if you've been watching my live streams, which I highly recommend you tune in, you will find out that I don't really set the time on my wristwatches. I don't really care about that. I have too many watches to care about what time is on my wristwatch. I got my phone to tell me the time. I just wear these things because I appreciate the culture. I appreciate the struggle that it takes to get these wristwatches. And I hope to see you guys very soon on my channel. Peace out, everybody.